I'm Adrian Ghobrial. We're outside of Union Station, normally a busy hub for people trying to hail a taxi after getting off the train. Now, earlier this week on City News, we shared a plan to raise cab fares here in Toronto, an emergency measure to help an industry already suffering and now dealing with sky-high gas prices. Today, a City Hall committee voted in favor of the hike at the meter.
If there's no income, there's no value in it.
The cab industry has dealt with blow after blow in recent years. The rise of Uber and others took away a good chunk of their fares. Then the pandemic left office towers and stadiums void of all people in the downtown core. And now the price at the pumps is squeezing the last drops of revenue from the few drivers left on the road.
We are not making any money. We are not.
Recently, staff at City Hall recommended increasing the base fare of a Toronto taxi ride by $1.
It was important to raise the fare from $3.25 to $4.25 by $1, recognizing the significant increases in gas prices.
Traditionally, a fare increase would first include a public consultation, though given the sticker shock at the pump, city staff have recommended immediate action be taken. That's what happened today at the city's licensing committee meeting.
All in favor? And that carries.
In fact, this is not an increase still because the meter was reduced by $1 several years ago. So we're really just putting them back to where they were before, and I'd suggest it's still not where it should be.
The decision to drop fares in 2015 was to try and keep conventional cabs competitive with the rise of Uber, Lyft, and others. This time around, Toronto's licensing department won't commit to keeping fares at $4.25.
The purpose of this is for us to do a full review, to understand what other municipalities are doing, to understand what's happening with inflation, with gas prices, and to make a decision moving forward. It's too early to say whether this will be permanent, whether this will be temporary.
I hope that logic will prevail and that they'll see that in 12 years there's been no increase. The hope is that it will attract more drivers to get back out on the road. Again, if it costs more money than you are able to make to do a job, it's not really a job, is it?
I've been speaking with drivers. They tell me while the dollar increase is welcome, it won't save them. What they say they need is for office towers, hotels, arenas, and stadiums to fill back up on a regular basis. The decision to raise fares has one more hurdle to cross. Council is expected to vote on the item on May 11th.